stars don't ever start, but that's alright. Running upstairs instead of out the door. Good acting, what do we need that for? Horrible horror, so bad it's scary. Enjoy the show, but not really.
All right, welcome everybody. This is one more interview with another person, another celebrity here at the St. Louis Contamination, the horror, sci-fi, and pop culture convention. Sitting with us today, right now, is the beautiful, the stunning Miss Kayla Perkins, horror movie veteran and just con favorite. So thank you very much for sitting down and taking a few minutes to speak with us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. So just you are just a horror. You've done a whole plethora of work behind under your belt. I've seen not just in the film, but also modeling, and I might be missing something. I know you're doing a lot of films and modeling right now. Is there anything else I'm missing that?
I've done a lot of commercials, magazines, runway shows, independent movies. I've done a lot of reality, stuff like that.
Okay.
So what seems to be your favorite genre? Seems like you've done a lot of things. So, I mean, modeling and commercials, I think, kind of follow some maybe a little similar, but is there a favorite genre you like to do?
The more scarier, the better, probably.
Yeah.
It's always, I always think, yeah, I would think so too. It'd be even more fun, I would imagine.
To me, it's like, I don't know, I just like to scream and, run around, and like the more bloodier it is, the better. And
Basically, you get to act like a kid and just have fun, right? I mean, that's pretty
Right.
awesome.
Except you're being chased sometimes by a 300-pound guy.
With the
Right,
chainsaw,
yeah.
who knows what. Yeah, so actually trying to kind of prepare to talk to you, I did look a few things up, and unfortunately, I don't know if you want to talk about them or not, but I noticed you did a movie called Haddonfield, a Halloween fan film, I believe, and which I watched that on YouTube the other night,
Right.
and I gotta say, if I'm correct, you were just like your part was a man on the street, like you were interviewed for a news reporter or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
I gotta say, but I'm sorry, but the acting in that movie, it was hard to watch. But you were like, your one or two lines was like, why is she not having a bigger part in this? Why is she not talking more? Because those two lines were like so much better than anybody else in that little
Aw.
short.
Well, thank you so much.
It was incredible. The difference was wow. And then I also watched another horror movie you did, Kill Granny Kill, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
I watched that one. That was a fun one to watch. So what are some of your experiences? Like, how did you get into, especially the horror industry or acting in the first place, and how did you get attached to some of these projects?
What got you going?
Well, I used to do pageants, and when I was 13 years old, they were casting for The Simple Life of Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie, and my mom actually got it for me, but they told me I probably wouldn't get it because they were casting everybody out of LA. But she told me to go ahead, and do a video submission while on the phone with the lady at the same time. And I actually had a teacup chihuahua, so I put him in it with me. And the whole time he was like, and trying to bite me. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I sent it to them, and then they came back and they were like, actually, the director loved you, and we're going to fly you out here. And I was out there for probably 2 weeks. So I did that, and it was funny because in the interview they asked me if there's anything that they could help me with, like as far as pageants, and I said probably interview because I used to be really shy, but I'm not as shy. So when I went out there, they're supposed to, help you,
Sure.
and like we did teacup parties, we tulip papered somebody's house. I mean, it was an absolute blast, but they made the moms do the pageant, so they flipped the story.
Flip the script on them. Okay, so the moms had to dress up and walk in the heels, and practice the walk and do the routine.
Did you get to take the place of the crazy mom on the side, just like do it, it's
No,
time?
I was sitting there like this. I was like, so it was fun. But so I did that, and then I actually got into a movie. It was called Telephone. It was an independent movie.
I've actually heard. I haven't gotten to see, but I've actually heard of it on a few different occasions. It's like one I gotta find this movie because I've heard it. It's popped up a few times along my searches for stuff.
Right. It actually went on DVD with like a collection of 8 type thing at Walmart and stuff like that. But that was my very first movie role. And it was a lot of fun. So I did that, and then I just, meeting them and networking with them, I just got into more and more by who you know. So.
Awesome.
Cool.
So is there anything you're currently working on, or that you have coming out that we can be on the lookout for?
Well, I'm actually going to do a movie called Candles and Key Revenge. So it should be this year or starting next year probably. But I just got done with the show Nashville.
Yeah, that's
with Dana Panettiere.
Yeah.
6 of us actually got casted to be her entourage. So anytime there's partying or like touring and on the airplane and stuff like that, we all got to be on it, and it was a lot of fun. I actually told my mom, I was like, alcohol's everywhere,
yeah.
But it was all empty. But I was like, I feel like I have a drinking problem, being here all the time. But it was a blast, and the crew and cast was amazing. And the 5th episode, we actually got pretend fired, and like when I went back to my hotel room, my mom was like, "Looks like you're about to cry," and I was like, because they're like a second family when you've been there for so long, doing something like that. So.
Now, did you have to do any singing on that? Did you do any singing when you were on Nashville?
No.
Wasn't your thing.
No.
I was just curious because I know that was a really big show. That was a huge break for you. That was really awesome. Great exposure.
Yeah, they it actually they cut it off or whatever, and now CMT just picked it back up for the 5th season.
Okay.
So that was good.
Are you coming? Are you gonna be able to come back for that?
Well, when we got pretend fired, they said they didn't know it was up in the air, as they're writing it, but where she had to go to rehab for postpartum depression, she actually just came back. So they were like, if she goes back into her, ways of partying and stuff, then you guys will be back. But if she straightens up and gets the baby back, then she'll, what I'm saying, not
party.
Right. Right.
Oh, that's boy. All right. So other than that, is there anything else like shameless plug time? Anything else you want to throw out there?
Fans know.
Twitter sites, YouTube, iTunes, any of that?
Right. You can look me up at www.kaylaperkins.com, and I'm also on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and stuff like that, and keep up with me.
Yes.
Okay.
The last 2 questions we were asking, because we've asked everybody else this, because we are here at a horror convention.
We are a horror podcast.
That's
so
what we do.
We watch bad horror movies, talk about them, have some fun. So we got some listeners who are into it. So our question to you is: what is your all-time favorite horror movie, or what are some of your favorites of all time?
Oh Lord. Does it need to be big or?
No,
it's yours. Whatever yours are.
We've watched movies with a budget of $30,000. So.
Oh. Well, some that I've liked. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie P2.
I've not. Wait. P2, that's the parking garage, right?
Yes.
Yes, I have seen that.
That was a really good one.
That's a good thriller.
Yeah, I loved when the Elvis Presley music came on, and she was like running around. Trying to think here. I just actually watched one on Netflix. You should go check it out. It's called Hush. It was a really good one.
I think I've heard of it. I might be actually in my queue right now. I know I've heard the name before.
I'll have to check it out. Yeah.
And the last one then, is we flipped the script on that. What is one of the movies that sticks out in your mind as being so bad? Like, was awful. Either so bad that it's bad, or so bad it came around and became good.
I don't know. I can't think of any.
It's all right. Don't want to put you too much on the spot. Just throw it out there.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Okay, that's fair.
It's hard for me to remember.
Fair enough. I guess that's it. We won't take up any more of your time because we know you're a busy person. But thank you very much for taking a few minutes to speak with us. We really appreciate it. And best of luck to you in everything that you do in the future. And everybody out there, follow her. Check out her tabs.
social media.
Keep tabs.
Kayla Perkins, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
All right.